Hi all, today we'll discuss about Uber interview problem solving interview question. So what all are the Uber problem solving interview question? This is based on the product based interview question. So we will discuss all the interview questions and the given appropriate answers of problem solving also given here. So the first question is this one is a given an expression string x, examine whether the pairs and orders of this are correct in expression or not. So this is the for example of function should return true for expression. So this is the expressions. Here some input they given and this is the output and the explanation is this one. Based on that we need to write a logic for that. So that logic will be based on the Java. So here some appropriate answers is given for the first question. What is the appropriate answers? Like this one. So like that we will insert the code or logic so that we will get the proper answers for this. Now the next question is give n non-negative integer represent an evaluation map whether the width of each bar is 1. Compute how much water is able to trap after raining. So this is the scenario with questions, logical questions they given here. So they have given some input as an array 200 and the output should be like 2. Some of the other input also they given the example of this input of array and the output should be 4. So how this will happen? So this is the photos images also has been there. So based on that we have to write the logic which is based on the Java. How we will find this water, maximum amount of water that can be tapped within the given set of bar. So we have created a class and then we write the logic here. So these all are the logic which need to be used for this given example. So some of the samples and all is there. Now the next question is related for this one. The next question is this one. Here they given some of the samples here, like sample input is there, so and even some output is given. Now we need to check this valid, invalid characters, valid characters and all. So for this is related for data structures and where we have to write this way of the logic based on the Java. Now the next question will have a related for escape to zero Joe. So this is the scenario based question which has been given from the one interview question. So if you see examples here, they given some n equal to 6, m equal to 6, h equal to 4, v equal to 2. Now if you see here, these all are the scenarios and input given. Now we need to find this logic for this. So how we will write this logic? So this is the best appropriate answers for this. Now the next question is this one. Given a sequence of the number, return a position of a particular input. Given the sequence was such that there was no numbers that had 4 in it. So the input has been given here. Now the n is 15. Find the position of the number 15. The output is 13. So how we will write this Java question, coding question, scenarios for this given question. The next question is given a string s, remove duplicate letters so that every letters appear once and only once. So you must make sure your result is smallest in the lexicographical order among all the possibilities. So this is the scenarios where we have examples, input has been given and the output is there. So based on that we need to write the logic. So the second examples also they give in input and output. Now according to that we need to write the logic. Coming for the next question, this is related for given a grid of with each cell consisting positive, negative and no point, that is 0 point. So we can move across a cell only if have positive point greater than 0. Whenever we pass through the cell, point in that cell are added to our overall point. So we need to find the minimum initial point to reach cell. So m minus 1 n minus 1 from 0 comma 0. So the constant, this is the two constant which is given and some output is there, and this is the explanation. Based on that we need to write the appropriate answers which is based on the Java DS. So through that we have to write this. So this is the appropriate answers where we will find this. Now this is coming from this Microsoft related interview questions here. So given non-negative integers numbers, you are initially positioned at the first index of the array. So each element in the array represents maximum jump length at the positions. So determine if you are able to reach the last index or not. So examples, the input has been given, output has been given, and this is the explanations. Jump one step from the index 0 to 1, then third step to the last index, like this. So this is the appropriate answers where we have to write this logic. Based on that we will find this proper answers. Now coming for the next, these all are related for microservice, Microsoft interview questions, and some of the we discussed before that is related for Uber interview question. Now the next question is given an integer where every element occur 3 times except one element which occur only 1 times. Find the element occurs once, expected time complexity is 0 and no 1 extra space. So this is related for data structures algorithms which we have to write this logic with the Java, the help of Java. So here example of input array the given, output should be 2. Another example is input of array given and the output of 20. So this is the appropriate answers which is given. So according to this logic we will find the appropriate answer. Now the next question is related for this. The problem is to count all the possible path from top left to bottom right of m into n matrix with the constant that from each cell you can either move only to right or down. So for this purpose input is there, m equal to 2, n equal to 2, output is 2. There are 2 points is there, 0 comma 0 equal to 0 comma 1, 1 comma 1, 0 comma 0, 1 comma 0, 1 comma 1. So for these questions we have appropriate answers that is related for the Java program which will count all the possible path from top left to bottom right. Now the next question is given an array consisting 0s, 1s, 2s, the task is to write the functions to that sort given array. The functions should put all 0s first, then 1s second, and then all second s. So if you see here, so the example has been given. There are 2 examples of input and output. Based on that we have some coding for this. Now the next question is the given numbers and print following patterns without using any loop. So the numbers has been given and we need to write the output without any loop. So what is this and how we will write this output? So the appropriate answer is we need to create with the Java help, Java programming. So this is the way which we have to write the program. So these all are the many interview question which is related for the Microsoft and Uber. So this is the combination of these two top product based company. Here some of the array related questions is there, both odd and even is there. Sort them in such a way. The first part of array contain odd number sorting in descending, and the rest part of array contain even number and sorting ascending order. So this is the scenario they given. According to that, they have given some input and output of array. Then we have to write the logic based on the Java. So this is the appropriate logic is there. Now the next question is, this is the mirror of tree. Mirror of binary tree, T in another binary tree empty with left and right children of all non-leaf node interchanged. So the given examples is there. We need to write. This is related for the data structures node. So we need to write with the Java programming. How we will write? This is the appropriate answers for this. Like that, we have multiple questions are there. Most of the related for data structures and all algorithms. So this is also related for tree data structures algorithms. Given a root of tree and an integer k, print all the node which are at t distance from the root. So this is the examples they given where tree 5, 4, 5 and 8 are at distance of 2 from the root. So how we will find this? So this is the where we have to write this. Like that, we have multiples interview questions are there which is related for ask the product based interview questions from the Microsoft and over. So most of the related for data structures and all. Now this is some of the TCS which they ask some interview questions. How we will create an Armstrong, how we will check this Armstrong and all. So these all are the Java logical programming interview questions. So this they given the answers. Input and output they given. Based on that we need to write this, check the numbers as even, odd and all. Anagrams will work and all. Now the next question is like given a number, the task is to find the sum of the digit number using the command line argument. So these all are the TCS interview questions now. So this is the next question is given a numbers and task to check n is a leap or not. So how we will find the number is given numbers given years is leap or non-leap. PSN. So this is the way where we have to find the greatest common divisors HCF, GCD, LCF, HCFs and all. So the inputs will be given, outputs will be there. So we need to write the Java program for this. So this is the technique where we have to write the Java program and we will find the appropriate answer. So these all are most of the coding interview questions which is related for Uber, Google and TCS. So Uber and Google mostly ask the data structures based Java logical coding interview question. So if you want, you can refer this same patterns which they are asking so that you will prepare for the product based, any of the product based company. Yeah, thank you.